Alright, hello citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nige here once again, and this is going to be another discussion video. So, today, let's talk about modern WWE Championships. And this is partially coming about due to what happened last night on Raw, and that's we got a new WWE Women's World Championship. I believe the distinction has been made. I believe Asuka has the WWE Women's Championship. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley has the WWE Women's World Championship, which I think makes sense to kind of coincide with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship currently on Raw. But the reason I put the quotation marks in front of new is because it's something that it's just like a lot of the other designs that have been popping up, mainly in like the world titles, but also now in the women's titles. It's pretty much like kind of similar designs going on. Here, I'm going to show you. So here we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and we see this design, which is itself is a derivative of the old World Heavyweight Championship design. And you see like the centerpiece there here with the logo, at least the logo centerpiece, but then the side plates as well. But otherwise, the base of it is the World Heavyweight Championship, which was done on purpose, I believe. And then we have the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship, the one that Roman Reigns is holding. Obviously, this one is the one that Seth Rollins is holding, but this one's the one that Roman Reigns is holding. And this is pretty much the same design as the other WWE Championships that we've seen pretty much for like the last I believe the new WWE Championship that we got that was introduced with this logo in particular, or after the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship were unified. I believe this one was introduced in 2014, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so we have this design, which we've seen countless other times. We've seen it with not just the WWE Championship, but the Universal Championship. We've seen it with the WWE, and we've seen it with the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. And so yeah, we've seen this design plenty of times. But wait, there's more, because now we get into the WWE Women's Championship, the one that Asuka's holding, which is pretty much the same as like this one, except with a white strap. Now, admittedly, this and then the next championship I'm going to show you, they look a little bit better. Honestly, with the white strap, they do look really, really nice with the white straps, but it's the same design. And here, this is the same design as the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And so the Women's World Championship shares this design, and then this championship shares this design. So yeah, similar designs going on there, and admittedly, I kind of get it, like having the company logo there in the center. A lot of companies have done it. AEW's done it. Ring of Honor's done it. Pretty much like any promotion has done it, where their company logo is somewhere on the championship. That's nothing new. I just wish it wasn't so big, at least in the WWE's championship. It was like AEW. AEW is kind of big, but thankfully there's a lot of other stuff going on where we kind of forgive it a little bit, but I just wish it wasn't as big and like prevalent, like look at me, notice me on a lot of these WWE championships. But yeah, it's the same design being repeated, and people are kind of getting sick of it. It like we've seen it over and over and over again. And now, like I said, the women's championships do kind of show that the championship design looks better with the white strap. But why can't the women's championships be their own championship design? That's why they have to repeat what the guys are doing. And this is the same thing that happened when the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships were introduced in 2016. And pretty much the same, and like copy this design over and over again. And is annoying, and NXT does it as well. Obviously, NXT doesn't share like the same design as like the main roster or titles, but how a lot of those designs are repeated, where the NXT Tag Team Championships look like the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships, or like how the NXT Women's Championship looks like the NXT Championship, and things of that nature. Or like the only title that really stands out in NXT is the NXT North American Championship, but it's annoying how all these designs keep getting repeated, and people are starting to get kind of sick of it, like kind of sick of seeing the same design over and over and over again. Heck, I'm surprised they didn't. I'm surprised they had enough restraint to not make the Intercontinental United States Championships look the same. Hey, because why not at this point, right? Hey, and I wouldn't be surprised if, because right now, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are walking around with the two tag team titles. If those get unified, I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Oh, they're gonna not only are they gonna introduce new championships to SmackDown or Raw, and Raw, I should say, new championships to SmackDown and Raw, but if the Raw and SmackDown championships don't look the same as the championships that are currently being held by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, if they somehow pull off a miracle where they introduce actual new tag team championship designs, at this point I'd be surprised if they didn't introduce. I'll be surprised if they did introduce a new design for the tag team championship. But if that design, if they do introduce a new design, then it's probably just gonna be repeated for Raw and SmackDown again, or they might do what they used to do with the old tag team championships, where they're called like the WWE or like the World Tag Team Championships. From like back in the day, but yeah, this constant repeat of the title designs is annoying. And honestly, what I just mentioned is kind of wishful thinking. I think it's probably just gonna be like the regular tag team championship designs. Heck, they might even make it like not brand exclusive. And then not sure what they're gonna do with the women's tag team championships, with the NXT women's tag team championships as well, which are gonna be unified. Not at Money in the Bank, but like a week or two before Money in the Bank, which is weird, but okay. But yeah, so I imagine, and those are probably just going to be either some new design, or they might end up looking like the men's tag team championships if while we're on that track. But just this constant reuse of the design. Now the designs, I don't necessarily hate. They do look kind of bland compared to like a lot of the other world championship designs we've had from back in the day and everything, such as like the winged eagle or the big world championship, or like that undisputed WWE championship that guys like Brock Lesnar held, which it looks oh so beautiful. But this design compared to those, well, obviously there's no comparison. This one is very much weaker, but as design itself, it's like kind of But the fact that it's being repeated over and over again is annoying, and it's something that people are sick of seeing. They're sick of seeing that design, and they're sick of seeing the design repeated. If I had to guess why we're seeing all these repeat designs, it's probably like an obvious to save money, which it's sure, but you still have some unique designs, not just in like NXT, but also the Intercontinental United States Championships. Although I think I might have just accidentally jinxed those. If we see new designs for the United States Intercontinental Championships and they end up looking like each other, I will gladly take the blame. But having unique designs for each championship, it does distinguish them. And when you introduce the same exact designs over and over again, every championship just ends up looking like the other one. They're not really distinguishable. They just end up looking like each other. They look like clones of each other. But like look at AEW's championships. I did an AEW championship tier list. If you haven't already, go check out that video. But the thing I love about AEW's championships, aside from maybe like one exception I can think of, that's the TNT and the TBS championship. Those kind of having similar designs and everything. Other than that, every championship that's like on the brand, that's active on the AEW brand, is different. Hence, the AEW World Championship doesn't look like the TNT Championship, and the TNT Championship doesn't look like the International Championship, and the AEW World Tag Team Championships don't look like the AEW World Trios Championships. They kind of look somewhat similar, but they don't look exactly the same. You can kind of tell they took some inspiration from the Tag Team Championships for the Trios Championships, but they don't look identical to each other, where they're using the exact same design and everything, and they look similar but not the same. And a lot of the WWE Championships look the same, and that's where people are getting annoyed. Had they been annoyed as far back as 2016 when the new when the new Universal Championship was introduced, where it looked like the WWE Championship but worse. People are getting sick of that design. They were sick of it also in either 2016 or 2017, where the SmackDown Tag Team Championships were introduced, and it was the regular tag team championship design that they had, but in blue and silver. And then they changed the Raw Tag Team Championships to look red and silver. Like the base designs on their own, like I said, kind of don't really hold a candle to the older designs. But the fact that they're just being repeated ad nauseum to look like each other, or is making them worse, and it's overall just making every championship look and feel the same. And they're trying their best on like TV to distinguish each championship, giving them their own lineages and everything, which makes sense because they're on different brands and everything. But the fact that they all look the same is annoying. Please stop. You're better than this, WWE. You can introduce new championship designs. You did it for the NXT UK Championship. I know you want to save money and everything, but I'm sure you guys can afford it. Revenue is up, business is mostly up for the most part. Why can't we have unique, new, cool championship designs? Except for like the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, because that one is supposed to kind of be like the old World Heavyweight Championship. That's kind of the whole point. But otherwise, why can't we go back to unique championship design? Why does each design have to look the same? And like I said, it's not the logo. I do wish the logo was smaller and that there was a little bit more going on with each championship. But otherwise, the championship with the logo in the center is it is what it is. I know a lot of people are upset about it. Me, I'm not really tripping out that much about it because it's ultimately the company. They're gonna put their logo on it. That's kind of a given. But why can't we have unique looking championship designs like the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championship? Say what you want about them. They're kind of polarizing championships. A lot of people like them, a lot of people don't. But at least they're unique designs. At least they don't look like each other, and at least they don't look like the other championships in the company and everything. And at least they look different. Why can't the championships look different? Why do they have to look like each other? Or just because they're on like different brands and stuff doesn't mean they have to look like each other. Look at like the old designs. The World Heavyweight Championship didn't look like the WWE Championship, or like the Undisputed Championship when they like reintroduced the World Championship and stuff. Or like the Tag Team Championships, like the World Tag Team Championships didn't look the same as the WWE Tag Team Championships. They look again kind of the argument I brought up with the AEW Tag Team and Trio Championships. They looked similar, but not exactly the same. There was some different stuff going on. On the Women's Championship, if as much as people hated the Divas Championship, at least it didn't look like the Women's Championship. I'll give it that compared to what we have now. At least that was a unique design. Wasn't a very good design, but at least it was a unique design. But this constant repeating of championships is I know I keep saying that, but it's kind of annoying seeing like all these repeat championships. But I think that's going to do it for this discussion. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. Do you like the championship designs? Do you not mind that they're being repeated? I know a lot of people are upset that they're being repeated. And I think that's like the main thing that's getting people. It's not that the championship designs are what they are, but the fact that they're getting repeated, I think, is where a lot of people are being upset at, myself included. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.